Step into your best self. Mental health and wellness on PV Radio.
And so let's get into it. Today we're talking about who am I, who are you, and if there's any other way of putting it, wie is jy? You know, when you are in an interview, people are always telling you or asking you to tell me a little bit about yourself, you know? And most of the time we kick off with our age. We say, I'm so many years old. We mention where we stay. We talk about our hobbies. And then eventually the career things follow. You know, I've been employed at this company, that company, etc., etc. But let's talk about what's not on your CV. You know, this is really the question that your interviewer is wanting to know. They want to know, I don't want to know about your CV. I've read your CV. I know who you are on a CV. But who are you in reality? And sometimes we cannot separate the two, you know, or we wear a mask. So we do separate ourselves. We give people a different personality. We wear a different mask for different occasions. But why do we do this? Is it because we want to fit in with a particular crowd? When you are going for our youngsters, when they are at school, you know, which groupie do I align myself with? Am I going to be part of the naughty crowd, the nerd crowd, the passive crowd? You know, who are you as an individual? Who are you as a person? Who are you off your CV? Now, if we think about it, you know, just coming back to interviews, when we think about interviews, they can be quite daunting, intimidating. However, it's really about, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to repeat it, it's really about the interviewer wanting to get to know who you are, whether or not you are compatible for the role, for the team, and for the company as a whole. So sometimes we might say, oh, I messed up that interview. Why didn't I say this or that or the other? Everything, we're talking about trusting our journey here as well. So everything is tied to who you are, who you portray yourself to be outside of closed doors, outside of your home. Now, putting a positive spin onto interviews. Mind you, interviews are great because it's an opportunity for you to think about who you are. You know, we always prepare you for your life, for this year, what it is that you want to do, you want to achieve, who you want to hang out with, and who is adding value to your life. So, questions that people ask you are there for you to think about your talents, your skills, your knowledge, your achievements, your challenges that you overcame, and also the things that you would have otherwise forgotten about. Now, our mental state is a direct reflection of the choices we made and the choices we are going to make. The food we eat, the books we read, the movies we watch, the people we hang out with, and yes, the drama we choose to entertain. So be mindful of these kind of stories, you know, the gossip. You know, what are the things that you are listening to? What is the content that you are feeding not only your brain, your conscious, you are also feeding your subconscious, and you are feeding your whole entire being. And what you are feeding yourself mentally is going to play a very important role in the life that you are going to live, the lifestyle you are going to create as well. So I've got a couple of questions. You know, it's 20 questions, but narrowed and summed up into 10. Some of them might have one or two, but it's just really here for you to think about. And I'm going to give you a moment. Make sure that you've got the Zeno FM app on your phone. So every Monday you are tuning in. There are different show segments, lifestyle and leisure in the first week, second week, mental health and wellness, Third week, we're looking to travel places. And in the fourth week, it's all about business and entrepreneurs inspiring each other. So 10 questions to get to know who you are. Some of them has about 2 of them in there, but it's really the one is just latched onto the other so that you can have better time to think about who you are. So, right, our questions are, the first one kicks off with, I know it's like just about 9:37, eh? And what does your current diet look like? Maybe you had breakfast, maybe you had your caffeine, a fix, maybe you had coffee, maybe you ate last night's pizza, or or you eating junk food, or you're having a packet of chips. You know, what does your current diet look like? And when you think about what you normally have for breakfast, think about your meal. Do you have a meal plan? Do you only eat maybe at around 10 o'clock? Is it a brunch? Do you have something on the go? Are you the smoothie type? Are you the porridge type? And maybe a cup of coffee later. Think about the food that you consume, the luxury, the cool drinks, the sugar, and all these things, right? Think about it. And while you're thinking about it, what does it say about your priorities when it comes to health and self-care? Now, remember, earlier on in Keeping You Motivated, we were talking about how you respect yourself, how you value yourself, your body, right? How you allow other people to treat you. So the circles that you surround yourself in, what are you eating? What are you feeding your body? Your body is a result, your energy levels, these are results of what you put into your body, what you eat, what is fueling you. Now, the next question goes on to, how do the beverages you choose throughout the day reflect your energy levels or your mood? So some people say, you should keep a food journal. Write down the foods that you eat in any particular day. Then it's also about how they make you feel. Do they make you feel bloated? Do they make you feel tired? And usually that is accompanied with overeating. So how do the beverages, what are the cool drinks, fizzy drinks, juices? Are you drinking enough water? So I think that basically boils down to that question. How much water are you drinking? The recommended amount is 8 glasses of water, but I mean, like, hello. We don't always need that transparent, right? But know that your kidneys are having to work. So what pressure are you putting on your kidneys by the type of liquids and the type of foods that you are eating? You could be as old, but your body and your cells could be as young as young. I'm just going to put it that way. So what does your diet look like? What does it say about your priorities when it comes to your health and your self-care? How much of liquids are you drinking, and what liquids are you drinking? Are you consuming, let's say, at least 5 to 8 glasses of water a day? Think about it. Question number 3. What kinds of media, shows, movies, or social content do you consume? How do they influence your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs? Now, some people are living in the movies, their life is the movies. Why? Because they watch too much movies. I do believe that sometimes what you're watching on TV filters into your life, filters into your mood, into your character, your personality. And once upon a time, I feel like I'm living in a movie. Because you watch TV also, and these reality shows that you watch as well, you eventually become those reality shows. You are so focused on interpreting and copycatting. I'm going to use that word. Someone will say, what kind of word is that? Who made up that word? But copycat, we are mimicking, we are mirroring what we see on TV. So think about the movies, the social content. What are you consuming? Is it motivational content? Is it things that's encouraging you, that is setting your soul on fire? You know, that you want to be better, you want to do better, you want to upskill yourself. You know, I'm a fan of Tony Robbins and a few other motivational speakers, but the content that once upon a time, I just felt like I need to start watching some more motivational, inspiring content. You know, the ones that fuel you, that get you so excited that, yes, man, that's me. You know, so identify yourself and who you are by the foods you eat, the beverages you drink, the kind of media that you are consuming, and allowing to influence your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs. Now we look at question number 4. I may not get through all these questions, however, they will be available on our Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook pages, TMTL369. They will be available on there for you. So let's hop on to our question number 4. If your friendships were a mirror, what would they reveal about your values and the energy you bring into your life? I absolutely love that, because I've got a handful of friends, literally a handful of friends, and each of them contributes uniqueness to my life. Now, who are your friends? Are they supportive? Are they cheerleaders? Are they encouraging you to persevere when you just feel like giving up and you just had enough, you know? Or are they that soundboard that when you have ideas that they add value to what you are sharing with them, to the goals that you want to achieve? Are they making you laugh? You know, laughter is like one of the most important things in our lives. Let's laugh a lot. You know, it's good for you, it's good for your mood, it's definitely good for your character. So think about your friendships, your circle of friends, and what they mirror you, because like they say, you are who you hang out with. So your mental state, your train of thought, when calamity comes, how do you respond to it? How do you react? Who are your friends that are surrounding you? Number 5 says, what small changes could you make to your eating or drinking habits to feel more aligned with the person you want to be? So our segment is all about, who am I? You know, who are you? So what are your goals? What are your eating and your drinking habits? People talk about the diet, and it's such a word that is so stereotyped, you know, or you're placed in a box. But give that word a different perspective, right? Your diet is literally just an eating plan. What you choose to eat, what you choose to drink, it's the same like you could have a fitness plan. You have an eating plan, a fitness plan, a career plan, and these are all the goals for your life. Now, if you think about who it is that you want to be, how you want to be, how you want to be, how you want to inspire other people. It's not about how you want other people to see you, but it's more about how you can inspire people by your healthy habits. Remember, you're taking care of your body, which allows you to live longer. So think about the small changes that you can make. And remember, everything is one step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time, one prayer, one breath, one everything. As long as you take the step forward to building a better you, developing a better you as well. Now, question number 6 goes, how often do you reflect on whether the content you watch inspires or drains you, and what would you change about your screen time? Now, for me, I stayed away from social media, because when I start, then I don't stop, right? When I start, then I don't stop. And then an hour or 2 hours later, what I realize is that, where did the time go? You know? Let's be mindful of the content that we have. What are we doing on our screen time? Do we set a timer to say, okay, look, I'm taking this 15 to 20 to 30 minutes just for my screen time, and what I want to do in that screen time is watch inspirational, or I want to read a book. Reading is also key for development of the brain. So you want to be smarter, you want to have meaningful conversations. You know, people must be attracted to your company because they just want to hear what you have. Sometimes people come from a point of, I don't know, but I want to learn, so I'm going to hang out with that person because they're kind of insightful, and the feedback and the content that they talk about, you know, it's very inspiring, and it's something that's great for me. So that goes to question number 6. And we've got our next one, number 7. Do the people you surround yourself with encourage your growth, or do they hold you back? So think about the communication and the type of conversations that you have. Hopping on to number 8. If your lifestyle choices were a message to your future self, what story are you currently writing? How much sleep am I getting? How many hours do my eyes get to rest? Which is directly linked to your brain. Because as long as your eyes are open, your brain is consciously active. So think about the lifestyle choices that you make, how you can improve it, how you can make things better. And in the course of this year, remember, one step at a time, one moment at a time, one thought at a time. Everything is one thing at a time. You will find yourself flourishing this year. And remember, there are 12 months within a year. This is your whole entire. Don't rush things. Sometimes pauses are good, but don't stop there. You might find yourself stuck, but reach out to those who can assist you and support you and be your cheerleaders. So this is going to conclude our Who Am I? There are 2 more questions, but as I said, this is going to be placed on our social media, and that is Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And so there's More to Life, or TMTL 369 is where you can definitely listen to that. There's More to Life on PV Radio. Myself is Lamise Meyer. The show, there's More to Life from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. and I absolutely enjoyed keeping you company. Thank you for all the birthday messages in between. I got a couple of calls and I thoroughly enjoyed keeping you company every Monday from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. And in case you don't know, this is a show which has a different feature every Monday. So we start off with lifestyle and leisure. We go into mental health and wellness. Next week, it's all about travel. And the week after that, it's business, where we have a conversation with entrepreneur Desire. And he's all the way from, he's a buitenlander. And he's going to talk about his business. I'm so excited to share that with you as well, because he is very inspiring and very accommodating. And just like myself and a few others, we are all about affordability and making sure that we can cater for everybody's needs, because we are just lekker mense, you know. We understand the economy, and this is what it's all about. There's more to life than high prices, you know. We want to make things affordable and accommodating for you as well. So in case you've only tuned in now, you have missed out on quite a bit this morning. In case you didn't know, the show starts at 8. At 8:30, we do Keeping You Motivated, and we go through a couple of, motivational posts. And you are most welcome to save the number 068 590 8276, or also make sure that you have our website bookmarked at www.tmtl.co.za. So that's between 8:30 and 9. Between 9 and 9:30, your music, your moments. We listen to a mix by any of our DJs who says, you know what, Lemise, I would love to share my mix with you. So we've got local, national, and international DJs that are going to be sharing the music with you. Today, we had DJ Chalice Lee, 18-year-old from the Cape Flats with a love and passion for music. She started DJing at the age of 13, and her message to the youth is that follow your dreams and do what you love. So if you're a DJ and you have a mix and you'd love to share it with us, share that with me, Lemise, that's LAMESPVR@gmail.com, and I look forward to listening to your mix. 9 to 9:30, and that would be our feature segments, which today was mental health and wellness, and we talked about who you are and what you can do. Think about the people that you hang out with, the foods that you eat, the content that you consume, and you'll be very well on your way. Those questions will be posted on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, so that you can take a little bit of introspection, and have a look and think about the person that you are. Also, in keeping you motivated, that will be uploaded. Snippets will be uploaded on TikTok as well. That's TMTL369. You've missed the likes of Kurt Darren. He's a South African singer and songwriter, en ons het geluister na Kaptein Spandy Sailor, Backstreet Boys, their Black and Blue album of 2000 with the songs Shape of My Heart and As Long As You Love Me. And those were the two. Stevie Wonder with the happy birthday tunes that came in that way as well. Absolutely loving it. So stay tuned next week, Monday, from 8 until 10. Looking forward to greeting you with lots of love, peace, and blessings, positive vibes, because we just want to be lekker. And then, of course, credits going to Blessings, aka King Killer Dog Beats on YouTube. Give him a follow. And then some of our TMTL stabbers and intros is by Starlet Records. And speaking about Starlet Records, I've got a song that I'm going to close off the show with, and it's all about our kids. The kids are going back to school shortly, and it's really about putting a smile on their faces. They need to, their lives are so precious. They're just starting it out. The kids, our children, they are our future, and their mental state of mind is very important. So let's while we think about and while we get ready, preparation for our kids to go back to school, let's make sure our kids have a smile on their face. So yay, closing off the show, we've got a song by Tito Holtman. Now, he's also an artist, a well-known, internationally traveled, sang with international artists as well, from Cape Town, South Africa. Take a listen to his absolutely beautiful, inspiring song. And so, closing off the show, as I said, with an inspiring track, 2024 track by Tito Holtman, Children's Smile. Have a great day. Until next Monday, I'm Lemise Meyer.